have been found, ladies and gentlemen. The keys have been found. Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the championship bronze medal match between the Illawarra Hawks and the Sydney Comets. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here supporting the Illawarra Hawks, make some noise. This one is for the bronze medal and the last position on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Hawks and the Comets up next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bronze medal game between the Illawarra Hawks and the Sydney Comets. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to the Illawarra Hawks, number 7, Joshua Dent. Number 5, number 6, Seth Peterman. Number 9, Benjamin Lee. Number 12, Judah Campbell. Number 15, Max Just Number
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2018 Australian Under-14 Boys Club Champs here at Kilsyth Basketball Stadium. You've just checked into the championship bronze medal game between the Illawarra Hawks and the Sydney Comets. The Illawarra Hawks are coached by Simon Dent, assistant coach Luke McGuire, and manager Glenn Broadhead. Meanwhile, the Sydney Comets are coached by Paul Mallet, assistant coach by Sean Roger, apprentice coach Lachlan Lonigan, and manager Lemire Ayobi and Noah Mitchell. Just previously had the gold medal winner of Brisbane Capitals cleaning up for the Shield division in a big blowout there. We're going to have a bit of a close game between the Sydney Comets and the Illawarra Hawks. Both teams are quite athletic, quite long, and we'll see how things will play out. It could be a very fast game coming up, full of action. Dent, no good. No score on the board. First shot, no score. Mundine up top, pulls up for a long two, nails it. Comets, first one to hit the scoreboard from Anthony Mundine. Push forward very quickly, kick out. High back up to Dent. High goes left side, pulls up for three. No good there. A little too long on 3-point time. Sydney retrieve the ball. They're going to push the floor the other end. Kicks out. Kick out again. That 3-point goes right side. Kick back out. Mundine up top. Kicks across. Goes low. Nice left hand. Finished by number 11, Mitchell. Dent. Bring the ball up court against Mundine. Kick low to number 5, Bailey. Nice right hand drive. Nice finish by number 55, Delaney. For Illawarra, so it's both teams are on the scoreboard now. Comets 4, Hawks 2. Kick to Mundine, guarded by Dent. The shot fake, he doesn't put it up through. Kick out to number 6, he goes around the back, left side, good help defense by Illawarra. Back middle, spin move, nothing, 8 seconds on the shot clock, shoots it up, no good there. Dent gets a rebound, going to push to the floor, number 5, Bailey with the ball, nice pass in, picked off by Mundine. Mundine they got numbers up at Sydney, very quick. Drives, kicks, and nice shot by number 9, Leon Lonsberry. Back to 30, goes for a strong right hand drive. Number 30, Beveridge. Mundine pulls up for a long two, too long on there. Nicely contested by Dent. Kick out, Delaney. Goes crossover around the back, throws it up, and nice finish by the little Delaney. Pretty move, don't know how he got it up. He inverts for 2. Comets on the other end, they're quick to attack and a counter attack here. Don't get anything, it's going to be picked off by Delaney. Delaney's going to push the floor, closely guarded, and it's going to be a foul on Sydney's number 6, Ayubi. Delaney to Lou. Dent. Pulls up short corner shot. Dent gets the unlucky roll around the front and the back of the rim and it pops out. A quick pass in. Sydney, other end, fumbles the ball. Beveridge gets it to Dent. Illawarra the other way. 6-all early in the first quarter. Lou down low. Kick out to Beveridge. He was intending at 4. He's intended for number 5, Bailey, but didn't quite get it to him. Pearman checks in for Illawarra first time this afternoon. Mundine to Ubi. Ubi a hard drive and he's fouled on the way up. Ubi to the line for 2. And that will be first team foul for Illawarra on the board. Subbing in for Sydney is Gornois, and number 7, Weinstein. Beveridge to Dent. Quick kick up, but it gets intercepted but not stolen. Just tipped out of bounds by Sydney. Dent up top. Kick across. Down low to Beveridge. Beveridge back out to Dent. Dent for 3. No good there. Mundine. Going to go middle. Hesitation middle. This out to 7. Weinstein. Weinstein for 3. Little too short there. Almost it's saved. Beveridge with the ball now. Kick to Dent middle. Middle's going to push. Dent's going to push the floor. Pulls up early. Can't get anything going for him. Dent hasn't made a shot yet. Out to 6. Pearman and then to Dent. Pearman in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. Substitution coming in. Weinstein checking out and checking in for the first time this afternoon is Sabuta. Lewis up top, hands off to Nias, gets stripped up the other end on a fast break. Pearman to Dent. Dent with an easy left side finish. Delaney guarding up, and it's going to be a foul on Delaney. Ayubi, he's gone to the line for 2 once again, his second trip already in the first quarter. Ayubi makes his first, that is, evens up the ball game, 8-all. And he makes 2 from 2. 8-9. Sydney up by 1 point, only in the first quarter. Beveridge, good pass over to Broadhead. Pearman in the corner looking for Lou down a low post. Pearman then fumbles the ball, but they recover it anyway. Dent up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to make something happen. Dent goes one way, goes the other, pulls up early, gets stripped by Mundine. Mundine hasn't quite gotten possession yet, and it's going to be a foul on Illawarra's Lou. That's 3 team fouls for Illawarra here in the first. To Sydney's 1. To Sabuta. to Ayubi. Ayubi goes left side, puts it up, hard shot. And Ayubi's putting in work right now. He, 2 points. Beveridge going to push the floor. Out on the wing, back to Dent up top. Pearman, back to Beveridge. Nice ball movement, goes so far. Gets a screen by Lou. Good defense by Lewis down low post. Hooks into Dent, but it's going to be out of court on Beveridge. Sydney slowing things, see if they can get something in the back court. Front court. Lewis screens. Ayubi. Can't get it this time. They get their own rebound. They put it back up. Can't get the floater. Ayubi once again tips it out, but goes to the wrong team this time. Mundine strips the ball. And he's on his... Takes one player. Can't quite get him. Out to... On the wing. Sydney, a hard drive. Middle gets a foul called up. Doesn't quite go in, so he's going to line forward. 2. Checking back in for Sydney is Jake Weinstein. And Subota at the line. Can't convert the first. And can't get the second either. Lewis and Dent fight for the rebound, but Dent ends up with it. Pearman on the wing, back up to Dent. A minute to play in the first quarter. Down to Lou, short corner. He's going to rip and go baseline. Good defense by Sydney. Kick to corner, 3-point. Good from number 6. Seth Pearman for Illawarra. That's going to even up the game, 11-all. Mundine for 3, nails it. Traded 3 for 3 so far. Beveridge over to Dent. In the corner, gets a screen by Beveridge. Dent tries to cross up, can't quite get past Lewis, goes right side instead. Puts it in, and he's going to line for a possible 3-point play. Dent for Illawarra. And that's going to be 2 team fouls for Sydney Comets. If Dent makes this, it evens up the ball game. 14-all if he makes it. Checking out is Lou. Checking in for the first time this afternoon is Costain. Can't convert it, so they're still behind 1 point. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. All the way, basket to basket. Number 15, Subota. Dent, defender on his hip, takes it anyway, puts it up for 2. Nice little play there by Dent. Mundine puts up a wild shot for a buzzer beater, can't quite get it. And so that's the first quarter of entertaining basketball so far this game. Sydney Comets versus Illawarra Hawks. 15 plays 16, Sydney up by 1 point. Make sure to stick around for what's to come up next. Here we go, kicking off the second quarter of play. Illawarra Hawks versus the Sydney Comets, fighting out for bronze medal in the championship division. Mundine up top hesitates, doesn't quite fall for it. Goes right side, kicks it back out. Lewis hands off. Nice spin move back to Lewis, short corner, and rolls around all parts of the rim and eventually goes in. Nice pass there by Gonias. Beveridge going to push the ball fast. Out to Broadhead. Dent taking control of the ball now. Beveridge, Broadhead. To Lou top. Pearman. Back to Dent. Dent for three. Falls a little short, not far off. A decent shot considering it was contested. Mundine up the other end. Kick ahead to Weinstein. Down low for Gonias. Can't quite get it. Gets his own rebound though. Kicks back out to Lewis. Lewis for a long two. No good. Dent gets rebound. Pushes the floor the other way. Defender right on his hip. Keeps him on the back. Great move by Dent. Can't quite finish there. Lou gets a rebound. Doesn't finish that either. Sydney up the other end. Pushing the ball. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Dent. So it's going to be... Mundine for three. Falls a little long there. Doesn't quite get it. Dent gets a rebound. Guarded closely by Mundine. Lou up top. Back to Dent. Beveridge almost fumbles the ball. Pearman hard drive in. Doesn't quite get it. Wasn't bad. That tough shot though. Lewis is going to push the floor up to Weinstein. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Hawks. It's going to be Comets ball baseline, but it's going to be a timeout. It's 15 plays, 18 Comets, up by 3 points. Not much in it, still plenty to go. Kicking off after the timeout. We're only 6 minutes left into the second quarter. Up top, Sydney start. Weinstein for three. Just rims out. Dent going to push the ball. Broadhead. Beveridge down low. Dent ready to work. Nice pass into Lou. Nice pass by Dent. Good ball movement by Hawks. 17 plays, 18. Hawks down by one. Out to Amir for three. No good there. Broadhead's going to push the ball. Closely guarded by Lewis. Finds Lou. Now we're back up top for Pearman. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Beveridge looking for Lou. Broadhead. Dent. Pearman go down to Lou. Beveridge for a wide open three. Too much mustard on that shot there. Mundine kick out. Over to Amir. Goes right side, strong move, spin middle, step back, pretty move. Just a little bit too much. Didn't look too bad. Lewis gets a rebound though. Mundine for 3. Rims out a little. Dent. Mundine on the fast break. And Dent with a tough move. Up top, number 6, Ayubi. Kicks to Weinstein. And that's Weinstein for 2. Beveridge gets smashed by Lou on the smash screen there. Lou then gets the ball, gets a spin around, can't quite get it. Pearman puts it up, can't get that one either. It's getting into a scrappy ball game here. Weinstein ends up with it, goes the other way, guarded by around the back, middle. Mundine thinks about the 3, pulls up for a long 2, just too long on his shot there as well. Dent. Ooh, Beveridge almost turns it over. Pearman. Sorry, Broadhead. Looking for Dent. Dent closely guarded. Get hacked here, there, everywhere. Doesn't get anything. Puts up a tough shot. No call there either. Up the other end, Mundine. Turned into quite a physical game here. Ayubi kicks to Weinstein. Weinstein for 3. Just falls a little short. No one can seem to get a score right now. Mundine for a drive. Gets tripped over. And that's going to be charged on Pearman. It's going to be a substitution. Lewis checking out and checking in is number 9, Lonesbury. Checking out is Emir, and checking back in is number 11, Julius Mitchell. Up top, one-on-one basketball, kick out to Weinstein. Weinstein then drives, pulls up early, puts it up. Can't quite get that one either. Hustle for the boards. Weinstein ends up with it once again. Looking to dribble into trouble, puts up. No call there. Weinstein just doesn't give up though. And it's going to be an eventual foul on Weinstein on the attempt on rebound. Really great effort keeping that up, even though his shots aren't falling. Keeping up in spirit. Lou checking out. Checking in is Costain. Beveridge Dent. A bit of 1-2. Pass it across. Can't get the pass into the middle. Illawarra hold it on though. Beveridge has it. Bailey. Sorry. Lanes. Delaney. Dent gets a screen. One-on-one. Dent pulls up. Nails it. That's going to take the lead. First lead they've had. Illawarra up by 1 point. Nice pass in deep. Can't quite get the conversion there. Sydney. Lounsbury couldn't quite finish off. Nice move though. 21 plays 20. Illawarra up by 1 point. Dent spins middle. Strong move. Can't quite get it. Gets too long on the shot there. Up the other end we've got Ayubi. Ayubi goes left. Can't quite get good defense. Step through. Fake. Can't quite get that either. Offensive rebound. Can't put up the offensive rebound. And they kick ahead. Sydney Mundine. Up top to number 11, Mitchell. Fumbles a little. Mundine for a deep 3. Too long on the three-point attempt there. Dent with the rebound. On the corner, Delaney. He played well earlier in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. Great idea. And it's going to be out of court. Bailey checking in. And it will be a timeout for... It is 21 plays 20. Illawarra up by 1. Close ball game. A minute 20 remaining in the first half. Back in after the timeout. Sydney start with the ball. Kick out 3-point, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Sydney are going to retain the ball, sideline. Kick down low, hard move low. Gets a lucky, hits a back line, lucky roll in, and that's 2 for Ayubi. Playing really well so far this game. And 2 for Illawarra. Over to Yubi. Mundine. Spin move caught out with defense, and that's going to be a travel on Mundine. Good defense there by Illawarra. Dent. Beveridge. To Lou. Out to Beveridge, who thinks about the 3-point. Delaney, who's already hit a 3-point so far this game. Dent, hands off to Delaney. Deep still down to Dent. Nice passing there by Illawarra. Dent forward, 2. Nice hard move by 15, Sydney Sobota, sorry. Dent. It's a screen by Luke. Step through. No good there. Falls a little short. Mundine with the rebound. Don't push the floor. And jacks up the buzzer beater. Nothing. And that wraps up the first half of basketball. 25 plays 22. Illawarra are only up by 3 points. Make sure to stick around and see what happens in the second half. Beveridge gets a rip, and it's going to be out of bounds on Sydney. Kicking off the second half of basketball here. We have 25 plays 22. Illawarra up by 3. Short corner shot by Dent. Too long on the shot there. Retrieved by Sydney. They push the floor. Pass down to Lonesbury. Mundine up top to number 6, Ayubi, who's been playing spectacularly so far this game. Out to 15. Goes for a high drive. Puts up a nice little floater. And that's going to be Subuto to line 4-2. He's been playing well also, Subuto. And that reduces the lead just to 2 points. Only 1 point between the teams. 25 plays 24. Illawarra up by 1. Beveridge. Down to Lou. Lou, nice dish from Illawarra. Illawarra, nice passing team, getting good looks each time up the floor. Comets swinging the ball over to Mundine. Gets a screen, goes middle. Over to 15, Subuta. Mundine again, back middle. Spin, finds tough defense. 6, out, Ayubi. Back to Mundine. Mundine step through, pass fake, puts it up because of the shot clock. Falls short there, doesn't get anything out of it. Dent, tough move. Gets nothing but air on that shot. Look good, almost there, but not quite. 27 plays 24. Up to Mundine, to 9, Lonesbury. Goes a little shake and bake. Tough move, kick out to Mundine. Mundine goes middle, hard rip through defenders, out to 11. Top for number 6, jacks up the shot. Yubi doesn't get it. Illawarra get the off board and going to push the floor. Dent to Beveridge. Dent, 1-on-1 to the hoop. Tough move, gets a lucky roll off the back of the rim and in for Josh Dent. Nice handoff, hard drive middle. Can't quite get anything out of that. And it will be a foul on Lonesbury. Lonesbury is going to the line 4-2. It's going to be a substitution coming in. Pearman coming in. And Delaney stepping off. And the first one's good for Sydney. Cuts it to 4 points. And Lonesbury makes 2. Reduces the lead to Illawarra to just 3 points. Lonesbury is now checking off. Checking in is Lewis for Sydney. You're going to double team a Dent before it, but beats a double team anyway. Over to Beveridge. Bailey, down low to Lou. Back out to Bailey. Bailey's going to go drive middle. Kick across, 3-point shot. Just falls a little short there. Lou gets a tip out to Dent. Dent's going to make a tough move in. Puts it up too long on it there. Mundine. Over to number 11, Mitchell. Ayubi to the basket. Good for 2. Just only 1 point between the team. Lewis gets a tip. Mundine 2-on-3 break, not in Sydney's favour. Mundine puts it up. Lewis gets the rebound now. Over to Yubi, left-hand drive. Doesn't get anything there. A little shake, jab, one way then another. Doesn't get anything out of that. Mundine for a tough shot over a big defender off the bank. It's 2 points for it deep. Beveridge, over to you. Gets tipped off for Saboto. Saboto on the fast break. Goes left side. Nice block by you. Saboto gets blocked now by Beveridge. Two-shot blocked. Dent up top. 1 point between the teams. Sydney is now up by 1. 30 plays 29. Dent guarded by Lewis. Goes to break through him. Nice defense by Sydney, but it's going to be a last second foul. Dent at the line for 2. Checking in is Broadhead and Kwame. Dent hits his first. That's going to even up 30 all. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Misses his second. Mundine with an athletic break to the basket and good for 2. 32 plays 30. Sydney up. Dent tries to get past Mundine, but Mundine's super quick, super agile. Broadhead. Out to Dent. Beveridge breaks middle. Kick out to Broadhead. Broadhead for 3. Just off the front of the rim. Ayube. Out to Mitchell. Back to Ayube. Behind the back. Kick out to Weinstein. Weinstein. Nice pass into Lewis. Lewis puts it up and he's gone to line forward. 2. Lewis, at the line forward 2. Makes the first. It's going to extend the lead to 3 points. Offensive rebound by Sydney. Number 11, Julius Mitchell gets the 2 points. That's going to be a 5-point lead for Sydney. Dent. Beveridge. Looking low for Dent. Has a nice deep seal on Lewis. Going to back in. Middle move right. Baby hook. No good. Falls a little short. Lewis gets a rebound but hasn't confirmed it yet. Kwame is all over it and it's going to be a jump ball. 30 plays 35. Comets up by 5. 2.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Step back. No good. UB playing very well so far this game. Dent. Guarded by Mundine. Athletic duo. Triple teamed. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Josh Dent. It's going to be the fourth team foul for Illawarra. One more foul will result in 2 shots at the line, no matter where the foul occurs, as long as it's not offensive. Weinstein in the corner to Ayube. Lewis back to Ayube. Ayube with a step back jump shot. Almost had his defender on skates there. Nice move by Ayube. Beveridge Looking hard shot. Gets it anyway through 2 defenders. Great move by Beveridge. Weinstein. Mundine over to Ayubi. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Anthony Mundine. Two team fouls for the Comets. 32 plays 37. Comets up by 5. Dent closely guarded. Hard drive in, gets stuck. Good D from Comets. Dent for 3, just rims out. Not a bad effort. Mundine, pull up 3-pointer. Not quite good enough yet. Uyubi with the offensive rebound, doesn't quite get it, and it's going to be out of bounds on Illawarra. On 55, Delaney went to save the ball, but he jumped from out of bounds, so you're still technically out of bounds. Nice. Inbound to Mundine. Went to pass, but picked off by Beveridge. Beveridge going to push the floor. Dent. Delaney crossing up his play. Nice little kick out. Intercepted by Mundine though. Going up the other way. Mundine so quick and athletic. No, can't quite finish around the rim though. And Uyubi gets the offensive rebound and good for 2. 30 seconds of play in the second quarter. Illawarra going to look for a quick shot here. Broadhead. Dent. Going to hard drive. Good defense by Mundine. Step through. Up and Dent for 2 points. 20 seconds. Second quarter. 5 points in it. Over to Uyubi, playing really well this quarter. Goes middle, step back, doesn't get anything. Weinstein has to put up. Can't get the buzzer beater. And 34 plays 39 here in the second quarter of basketball. 39 plays 34. Up Comets 5. Right, kicking off the third quarter of play. Dent gets screened by Lou. Nice screen. Goes left side. Finds a little bit of space, can't get it off. Lou puts it up, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Comets basketball anyway. (34 plays 39. Comets way, 5 points. Out to Weinstein. Pass it straight out of court. And Comets get the intercept, and good forward, 2. Beveridge pushing the floor. Across to Delaney. Delaney right side, hard drive against a bigger defender, hits the side of the backboard, comes straight back to him. This time Ayubi's going to push the floor, gets tipped out, but it goes to Weinstein anyway. Weinstein for 3. Accidental pass, that worked out well there for Illawarra. For Sydney, sorry. 44 plays 34. Sydney up by 10. And it's going to be a holding foul for Sydney. They're going to be double teaming Dent before the inbound, but Dent's able to break free of it. Beveridge picks up the ball. Dent, almost time in the backcourt. Not quite there, Beveridge. Nice pass over to Lou, and that's 2 points for Lou. Nice composure there for Illawarra. Nice UB middle. Good forward 2. Dent. Beveridge. Back to Dent. Gets a screen. Crosses up, goes middle, good defense by Sydney, puts it up, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Dent. Sydney going the other way, up by 10. Illawarra aren't able to quite slim it down yet. Mundine up top to Weinstein. Goes middle, looking for Janias. Janias, nice move, can't quite finish. Gets his own rebound though, kicks to UB to Lewis, and good for 2. And it's going to be a foul on Weinstein for Sydney. Illawarra going to keep the ball. Dent guarded by Mundine. Gets a screen by Pierman. Out. Two teammates that weren't quite on the same page on that play. Hopefully they can pick it up next. (36 plays 48, 12 points in it. Sydney. Out to Ubi absolutely killing it at the moment. Lou gets the rebound, kick to Beveridge. Beveridge going to push the floor hard. Lewis on his hip the whole way up. Down to Peterman for a long two. No good there either. Weinstein picking it up. Can't quite get the underhand layup there. Going up the other end, it's going to be by Dent, and there'll be a foul on Weinstein. That will be Comets' 4th team foul. One more foul will result in 2 shots at the line. Pearman. Beveridge to Lou to Dent. Dent rips and goes baseline. Pulls up early for a shot. Too much on it. With the rebound, 15 is Saboto. Down to Lewis. Can't quite get the score there. It goes the other way. Dent. Trying to work his way in the paint. Can't quite. Lou gets it. Nice pass across. Up for 3. Off the bank. It's going to be good for Illawarra's number 15, Driscoll. And Sydney tried to attempt to respond right back. Couldn't quite get a bit too much on it. Dent gets a steal though. Lou up to Beveridge. Beveridge is followed hot on his tails. It's going up. Kick out. Nice pass to Driscoll. Just a little too much on that shot there. Mundine going hard to the hoop. Nothing there. Dent, rebound. Can't get the shot there. 9 points between the teams. Dent's going to push the floor. Lewis on his hip. Hard into the hoop. Driscoll for 3. Good. Driscoll. 2 quick 3 points. Over to 15, Subota. Mundine. Pulls up for a long 2. Nails it. It's his bread and butter, that long 2, just in from 3. Hits it consistently. Beveridge. Kick ahead. Driscoll. Beveridge. Cross to Dent. They're going to settle things up with what they got. Only third quarter. 2.5 minutes to go. Driscoll for 3. Can't quite hit this one. He's hit 2 already. Sydney slow the ball down. Ayube. Over to Mundine. Over to back to Ayube. To Subota. Takes on. And that's 2 points for Subota. Can't get the shot off, and Lou just, the ball went in and then just popped out at the last second. Lou at the line for 2. Can't hit his first. Beats his second. It trims it to a single-digit lead. And it is 43 plays 52, 9 points in it. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter here. Ayubi has it all the way up the court. Seems to maintain it. Get a pass from his knees somehow. Lewis pulls up for a 3. Hits nothing at all. Dent Now it's Illawarra. They've got numbers, but they're not going to push it up. Dent to Delaney for 3. And they're making it rain here, Illawarra. That's 3 threes in the last 2 minutes. They're going to slow things up at UB. Only 6 points between the teams now. Illawarra seem to be able to slim it a little. Jonas at UB. UB crosses up. Over to UB again. Goes baseline left hand. Almost gets blocked by Luke. Beveridge gets the rebound. Kick over to Dent. Back to Dent. Over to Delaney. Delaney just hit a 3-point. Goes baseline. Spins out to Dent for 3. Just a little long on the 3-point attempt there. Would have went nuts if they made it. Mundine. Cross up. Gets past one player. One of the players there. And it's going to be a foul on number 55, Delaney. And a UB's taking a moment after that slight knock. Getting inbound. Up for 2, no good there. Dent across to Delaney. Delaney for 3. Nails it! Illawarra absolutely lighting up right now. 49 plays 52, only down by 3. .30 seconds to play in the game. 3 points, Sydney. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Hawks. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Go get a shot up here. And it will be a timeout for Sydney Comets. 25 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. 52 plays, 49. Sydney only up by 3. They were up by 12, but Illawarra have made a big comeback, hitting 4 threes in the last 2 or 3 minutes. Stick around to see the outcome of this close battle here. Just after the timeout, Sydney inbounding, 25 seconds to play. Inbound to Ayubi, closely guarded by Delaney. Mundine up top, guarded by Dent. 20 seconds on the clock, goes right side, tough move. Doesn't quite get it, great defense there by Dent. 15 seconds on the clock. Over to Beveridge, they have to get a 3-point up here. Driscoll can't hit anything. Lou puts it up, can't get any shot here. They have to foul, they're going to have to foul. And Dent gets a foul there. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They probably could have gotten a slightly better shot, but hey, at least they got a shot up. And it's going to be a timeout for Illawarra Hawks. 3 seconds to go here in the game. 52-49. Illawarra have to hope they miss both their free throws here and then hit a 3 to go into overtime. So one of the 2 shots here. Illawarra have to get a steal on the inbound here. 2 shots until fouled, so it's 3 fouls. Have to get a steal here and jack a 3 to go into overtime. Extremely, extremely tough. Let's see what they pull out. And they get the steal, long, deep, and no good. They did get the steal. They're almost there, and then they couldn't quite get the shot. That wraps up the championship under-14 Australian club champs here at Kilsyth Barcelona. That is the bronze game of the championship division, done and sealed. Sydney walk away with bronze medal. Illawarra just scrape out finishing 4th. Both teams have done an excellent job getting here so far in the tournament and should be super happy with our both top 4 in Australia. Extreme achievement and nice work by Sydney to get the win. Make sure to stick around for the gold medal game for the championship division under 14s. We've got Nunawading Spectres versus the reigning champions of Eltham, Wildcats. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2018 Australian Under-14 Boys Club Championship here at Kilsyth Basketball Stadium. We have the Championship Division gold medal game between Eltham Wildcats, the reigning champions, against the Nunawading Spectres. The Nunawading Spectres are coached by Darren Rogers, assistant coach Luke Tenburn, and manager Chris Beveridge. On the other side, Eltham, their head coach is Craig Stratford, assisted by Rachel Wallace, and manager is Stuart Young. Here at Kilsyth, we have a packed stadium here of everyone that's competed in the tournament, or most people that have competed, and we have an electrifying crowd between the Nunawading fans and the Eltham fans here. We're surely in for an absolutely good game. And we're off for tip-off. Nunawading win the first thing in the game, and that's the tip-off, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Eltham. It's going to be a Nunawading ball for the first possession of the game. Up top, Hicks. Over to McWilliams and Beveridge. Beveridge gets a screen by McWilliams. Handoff on the other side. Tough defense by Wise. Up for a long three. First shot of the game, and that's in for Nunawading. That's going to be out of bounds on Eltham. Missed pass there. It's going to be Nunawading, break the half-court press there. Get it into middle. Beveridge working down low, and it's going to be a foul on the way up. Beveridge going to line for two. That will be the first foul of the game on Eltham. First foul of the game in general. Beveridge at the line for two. Beveridge nails his first. That's 4 points to zip here early on. 5 points to zip early on in the game. So Eltham have to come up with Farinata to Farinata. Wallace. Back to Farinata up top. See what they come up with here. Got plenty of time. 17 seconds on the clock. Get a screen by Wise. Goes right side drive. Strong move. Kick out. One dribble in, pull-up shot, just hit, grazes to the front of the rim and misses. Nunawading, get it. McWilliams pushing the floor. And it's going to be an offensive foul on McWilliams. It will be Spectres' first foul of the game. Eltham get another chance to make a score. It's 5-zip here in the first minute of play. Farinata, hard drive baseline. Nice kick out, Wise for three. Just misses. Farinata gets it. Tries to kick across, doesn't quite get it there. Nunawading up the other end. McWilliams up top. Beveridge. Over to Devers. Devers gets hard defense by Farinata. And that will be 2 team fouls quickly in here in the first quarter. Devers. McWilliams up top to Beveridge. Baseline drive, hard drive, puts it up, floater, and that's another 2-4. Beveridge has come out. What? Farinado, kick back to Farinado. Tricky move left side, just misses. Wise gets in front of the basket. And it's going to be out of bounds on Nunawading. Eltham going the other way. Physical defense to cut off. Adrenaline's pumping both teams. Nerves, I think, for Eltham. And Nunawading up and about first few shots. Wallace gets screened by Farinado. Thinks about the shot, doesn't put it up. Long, 2, no good. Farinado puts up, and that's foul going up. Farinado up for 2. Misses the first. Eltham is still yet to put a score on the board yet. And there we go. First point for Eltham. 1-7. Nunawading's way. Eltham in a half-court press. Nunawading just break it. Out in the corner. Beveridge, hard drive middle, left-hand finish. Great move by Beveridge. Beveridge is absolutely coming out firing right now. Farinado gets knocked. And it will be another Nunawading foul. They've picked up 3 fouls early in the first 3 minutes of play. Down low to Christian Farinado. Out to Wallace. Gets a screen by Farinado. Down low, step back. No call there. Out on the wing. Baseline drive. Nice finish. And he's going to line for a possible 3-point play. That's a second foul on Christian Farinado. That's going to be a timeout for Eltham. Nunawading have come out firing with extreme momentum here early in the first. It is 11 placed 1. Nunawading have built themselves an early 10-point lead. 3 fouls apiece, 3 team fouls. Still a bit to go in the first quarter. And we'll see what Eltham wrote up here after the timeout, see what they can come up with. Try and break Nunawading's early momentum. Meanwhile, at the line to continue the possible 3-point play is Nunawading. And Hicks, so Devers nails the 3-point play. That puts him up by 11 points here in the first 4 minutes of play. Wise over Farinado to the other Farinado. Wise hands off to Wallace, fakes a handoff, puts up a tough shot over tough defense, and that's out of bounds on Nunawading. Eltham will take the ball baseline. Wallace, tough drive in, hits it straight off the backboard. Bernardo gets the offensive rebound, gets fouled on the way up, puts it in for 2, and he's going to line for a possible 3-point play. Subbing out is Bell. Subbing in, is Bell, and subbing out is number 44, Raphael, for Eltham. Misses it, doesn't convert the 3-point play, and it's going to be Nunawading's way, knocked out by Eltham. Good defense there by Eltham. They get the double team up high. They get a steal off the pass. Christian Franado pushing the ball up. Good defense by Nunawading through the back of his legs. Still going for anybody. And Nunawading turn out with it. They break up the court. It's 2-on-2. Pulls up early for a shot. And it's good for number 52, Devers. That's 3-14. Nunawading's way. Christian Farinado. Wallace, hard drive left, puts it up forward 2. And it's going to be a tip-off. Wallace on the fast break, goes up, and he counts it. It's going to line for a possible 3-point play. Wallace, nice drive before, nice drive on the fast break. And he's just scored them a quick 5 points. Exactly what they needed. Wallace misses everything. No ring violation there for some reason. Anyway, on with the play. Nunawading up. Beveridge on the wing. Looking low for a low deep catch. No good there. We're out to Hicks on the wing. Kick across to Hicks. Hard defense by Eltham. They get the tip off. Wallace on the fast break. Score them a quick 5 points. Put up 4-2. That's a quick 7 points for Wallace. They're going to trap down low. Nunawading haven't been able to break it. Over for deep 3. Devers. 3 points for Devers. 17 plays 9 here in the first quarter. 8-point difference. Nunawading up. Wise gets a screen. Hard drive in left side, and he's good for 2. We're going to get a long pass across to Beveridge. Devers drives in, hassled all the way by Wise. Across for a 3-point shot, and he banks the shot. Number 53, Billy Hicks for Nunawading. They are making it rain. They've hit 3, maybe 4 threes. I don't have the stats with me, but they're making it rain here in Kilsyth. Up top, Bell over to Farinado. Farinado can't quite respond with his own 3-point attempt. Devers, kick out. You don't put the 3-point. McWilliams. Beveridge. Devers. Nailed a 3 and he's going for another. And just a little short. Looked pretty good. Christian Farinado. Across to Farinado. On the fast break, 2-on-1. Nunawading advantage. They can't get the first one. They get the second though. Nunawading with 2 at the moment. They're looking unstoppable. Wise head fakes in and he's going to get fouled on the way up. He's going to line forward 2. It's going to be a substitution. Lacrombe is chipping in for Nunawading, as well as Steins. Misses his first at line for one more. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. 22 plays 11. Nunawading up by 11. Wise make that 10 points. Williams looking for Steins. It's Steins on the wing. Cross to the corner. Hard drive middle. Nice little floater. And that's good for number 26, Oscar Dunn. Their bench is providing numbers. This Nunawading team is looking very, very hard to stop right now. Everybody they put on the floor is getting points. Christian Ferranato loses balance, gets whacked, can't get the shot up, and it gets turned over. Nunawading ball. And for a Hail Mary, nowhere near the ring. And that's the first quarter wrapped up of the gold medal game for the championship division here at the under-14 club champs. It is 24 plays 12. Nunawading up by 12. They are absolutely superior team in the first quarter, but as we all know, it is a long game. It's only 12 points in it, and there's still 3 quarters basketball to be played yet. And we're about to kick off second quarter of basketball here at Kilsyth. Eltham starting with the ball. Wise on the wing, gets a screen by Bell. Looking for a pull-up, goes the other way. No one around him. Coronado, 4 seconds on the shot clock, has to put it up. Devers playing really well so far this game. McWilliams puts up, no good there, gets unlucky. Offensive boards for Nunawading, fadeaway jumper, no good. We're starting to see shots missed by Nunawading. Still 12 points in the game, and we only just started the second quarter. Ferranato on the wing. Wallace up top, thinks about the shot. Ferranato splits the defense. Out to Wallace for 3. Airballs it. It's going to be an offensive rebound. Nope. A jump ball. And it's going to go Nunawading away. And he's going to get knocked on the drive there. He's going on the baseline. Nunawading will retain the ball baseline. Looking down low. And it's going to be a foul off ball on Lecrombe. Spectres will keep the ball baseline. Devers spins baseline, finds good defense. McWilliams, Steins. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Have to make something up here. Devers, floater in, falls a little too short. Looked alright. Quick pass ahead to Wise. Wide fumbles. Kick out to Wallace, but Wallace wasn't ready, and that's out of bounds. Nunawading ball. Steins, hands off to Dunn, over to McWilliams. Gets a screen by Lecombe. Spin move, McWilliams almost fumbled it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something up here. 3, 2, 3 point. Nails it! Devers absolutely lighting it up right now. Over to Farinado. Over to the other Farinado. Looking down low for Waller. For Bell, sorry. Over to Wallace up top. Wise. Little shake and bake. Goes baseline. Finds good defense. Goes baseline again. Puts up a tough shot. Fouled on the way up. And Wise is going to line for 2. 15 points divide the two teams. Nunawading up. And that's going to be a timeout. And it plays 27-12, 15 points between the teams. Wise converts the first and makes 2. That's 14 plays 27, 13 points between the teams. It's going to be a Bell stepping off the floor for Eltham. Stepping on as a replacement, number 55, Cameron Mayers. Beveridge, McWilliams, Steins on the other side. Steins gets a kick out. Nice drive in. It gets tipped out by Farinado and it's going the other way. 13 points between them. Wallace, Farinado. Wise, down low to Mayers. Step back, Wise, 3. No rotation there by Nunawading, allowing a wide open shot for Wise, and he takes advantage and nails the shot there. Devers, Steins, over to Beveridge. Beveridge trying to reply back with his own 3-point, only hits the backboard. 17 plays 27, 10 points between them. Nunawading's away. Gets a screen by Farinado. Pull up the jumper, doesn't hit anything. Devers. Steins. Dunn makes a move, base. Up it goes, and no good. Steinzo gets the offensive board. Devers pulls up for 3. Nails it! Devers, 3 threes, no worries at all. 17 plays 30, 13 points between the teams. Wise, see if he can reply back with his own 3-point. Farinado, spin, finds good defense, tough shot, gets the unlucky roll off the rim, rolls out. Devers going to push the floor. This kid is on fire this game. McWilliams, Steins. Devers, one-on-one, hesitates, puts it up, and he's going to line forward too. Devers is shooting the lights out so far. They're just getting the ball to his hand and watching him perform a bit of magic. So far, it's working for him. Checking in is for Nunawading. They have it Dammers and Ridderford. Checking in for Nunawading. Meanwhile, Stratford checks in for Wildcats. There'll be a substitution. Devers and his hot hand is getting off, and Hicks steps on the floor. 32 plays 17. Stratford, long 2, nails it. 3 points, sorry, 3 points. That's going to be 20 to 32. Steins. They get tangled up with their own teammates. Over to Dammers. Hicks, kick over. 3-point, falls a little short. Farinado, hard drive through multiple bodies, puts it up, doesn't get anything. Up the other end, nice little floater in by Hicks. Wise, nice little pass into Farinado, but Farinado wasn't quite expecting. It's going to be a turnover. Nunawading going the other way. They're going to slow things down. Smart call. Steins. Steins going to go for a backdoor. Can't get it to him. Hicks, tough move, tough defense. Nails it, somehow gets it over 2 guys. Count the points. A minute to play, second quarter. Eltham want to try and get momentum before going into halftime. Farinado gets nice 2 points. Steins rips and goes baseline, pulls up, hesitates, nice little moves, doesn't quite get the last roll. Nice moves there by Steins. Wise, nice move. Baseline, almost turns it over. Recover. Ronaldo goes up, strong move, doesn't get anything there, pushing him back but keeps going. And it's going to be out of court, Eltham ball. And it's going to be a big group substitution for Nunawading. Lacrombe checking in, and number 12. Hammerman is checking in also, and number 90. Sorry, already said Lacrombe. Wise drains the three. And doesn't quite get it. And that will be it for the first half. Heading into the second time. Second half, it is 36 plays 25. Nunawading's way up by 11. Stick around for the second half to see what happens here at basketball. about to kick off second half of basketball. Eltham start with the ball. See if they can get something done early. 11 points between the teams. Raphael on the wing. Farinado up top. Wise had some big shots so far this game. Gets tripped up. Bit of a hard fall there. And he's going to line forward too. Wise hits his first, that reduces the lead to just 10 points. Makes both single digits. 27 plays 36, Nunawading's way up by 9 here in the third quarter. Still by Farinado on the fast break. Eltham have numbers. Wise gets an unlucky roll off the rim. Farinado gets the rebound, puts it back in. Christian Farinado for 2. They break the press. Cross back to the top. McWilliams, Steins. Steins hesitates. Kick out. Can't quite get the shot there. Hammerman. Wise, step back, 3-point. Just rims out. Christian Farinado gets the offensive board, and he's going to line forward. 2. A tough body to keep off the board with his size. And strong effort putting it back up. Hicks checking back in. Hammerman checking out. Makes the first, that reduces it to 6 points. Misses the second, 6 points between teams. 30 plays 36. Hicks across to McWilliams. McWilliams sets the screen. Lacrombe. Steins drives middle, spins the other hand. Sees an opening, takes it up, gets fouled on the way up. And Steins, pretty little move, good hesitates he's got, and he's got a line forward to extend the lead to 8 points if he makes both. Makes the first. That's 7 points. Nunawading's way. And back to 8 points for Nunawading. Farinado gets a screen by the other Farinado. Wallace for 3. Just hits the front of the rim, doesn't go in. Wise steals the ball. Going to get a kick across to Chris White. Farinado. Strong move into the baseline. Good for 2. Big body. Hard to stop once he picks up a bit of momentum. Down the middle. Hicks. Break the press pretty well. Devers shot fake. Baseline move. Floats it up. Gets a lucky roll. And in for Devers with the hot hand. 32 plays 40. Raphael on the wing. Looking for Farinado. Gets it. Farinado. Wise on the wing. Shooting well so far. Raphael. Hands off to Christian Farinado. Goes right side. Puts up. Doesn't quite get it. Farinado gets the... And here's Mitchell Farinado, the one able to tidy things up for 2. Steins with a floater, too much on it. Devers gets a rebound and he's going to the line forward. 2. That's going to be on Emmett Wise, number 52. And subbing out is Mitchell Farinado. Subbing in is Bell for Eltham, Felix Bell. Devers makes the first. Cannot miss at all. And Devers 2 from 2. 8 points between them now. 42 plays 34. Wise. Nice Euro kick out. Finds open Wallace. Drains it for 3. Exactly what Eltham needed early on. Almost halfway through the third quarter. Kick out to Stein. Stein's shot fakes. Looks for the kick out. Finds Devers 4-2. Christian Farinado with the strong move to put it up for a 2. 5 points, smallest lead it's been for quite a while. Nunawading still up. Devers goes baseline move, nice move, puts it up, doesn't quite get it. Dives for the ball. Farinado still gets it. Strong pass over to Wallace. Wallace puts it up. Strong move, just doesn't get it. Steins rips a rebound for Nunawading. And now it's Nunawading way. Really good attempt. Great pass there from Eltham. Couldn't quite finish it off. Hicks, Devers, looking down low. Finds Dammers, but he gets fingertips on the ball. Farinado up on the other way. Wallace. Wise. Gets knocked, but he keeps it in play. Farinado jacks up the 3. Airballs it. And that's going to be a timeout for Eltham Wildcats. They're going to talk things over, see what they can draft up. They're only 5 points down. They're still in this ball game, but Nunawading are making it feel like a huge lead at this stage. Especially led by Devers. He is not missing, or it does not seem like he is missing any shots at this stage in the game. We're just past halfway here in the third quarter. Make sure to stick around for the rest of the game. And kicking off, second half of third quarter. Nunawading start with the ball. Devers up top. Hicks back to Devers, finds Steins. He's playing really well. Didn't start the game, but he's produced some really good minutes. And that's a block for Eltham. From Bell, Eltham have a chance to cut the deficit just to a couple points. Stratford, hand off to Farinado. Farinado, tough move, good defense. Stratford for 3, just hits the front of the rim. Farinado gets a rebound, turns, spin, strong, and he's going to line for 2 shots. Christian Farinado at the line for 2 to reduce the lead to just 2 points if he hits it. Christian Dunn checking in. Only 4 points between the teams now. Nunawading up. Dunn. Kicks across to Devers. Spins, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Devers. Eltham going up the other way. Stratford. Wallace. Farinado. Bell. Wallace. Down to Bell Road. It's going to be a foul baseline. That will put them at the line as Nunawading are on 5 team fouls, resulting in 2 shots at the line from now on, unless it's an offensive foul. So it puts a bit more pressure on Nunawading at this stage. Only 2.5 minutes left. Misses both. Lead still 4 points, Nunawading. Eltham just can't get past them at the moment. Dunn. Over on the wing. Devers. Closely guarded by Farinado. Puts up for 2. And he's Nunawading. Another 2. Wallace sees an opening. Puts up shot. And it's going to be a pass out of bounds off Devers' hands. Going the other way, Eltham. Farinado over to Wise. Stratford gets a screen by Bell. Nice dish in and up for 2. Nice pick and roll between Stratford and Bell in that play. Rip baseline, finds tough defense. Devers out top. They rotate to him pretty quickly since his shooting performance. Beveridge. Hard. Devers. They're going to slow things up. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. 1-on-1 basketball. And for a 3-point, just skims in front of the rim. And it will be a shot clock violation. Wise. Step back 3-point. No good. Bell hasn't given up though. He's got offensive body. Puts up for 2. That brings it back just to a 2-point deficit. Closest it's been all game. Wise gets a tip. Gets a steal. Spin. Right hand. Finish. That evens up the ball game. 46-46. Nunawading able to hold on to it. 25 seconds, third quarter. Up top, Devers. Beveridge. The other side, going to look for a hard drive base. Gets blocked, and that's going to be a travel violation. They're going the other way. Eltham, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. It's going to be a substitution. McWilliams coming in for Beveridge. Eltham, 13 seconds to perform some magic. 8 seconds. Gets a screen up top. 1-on-1 to the basket. Nice little move, and that's 2 points. And that's 4 points of buzzer beater. That's a quick turnover. That's a quick 4 points. And Eltham have managed to swing this around in the matter of a couple of seconds of getting 6 points in the first 10 seconds. It is 50-46. Eltham up by 4. Nunawading have so far blown a 12-point lead. Stick around for the fourth quarter. We're surely in for an exciting game of basketball coming up. Here we go, fourth quarter of basketball kicked off. Nunawading start. Wise gets the tip off, keeps it in. Wallace gets it, and that's going to be another turnover for Nunawading to start the first possession of the fourth quarter. Eltham now up by 4. They've swung around 16 points in the last quarter from being 12 points down there, 4 points up. Almost loses it, keeps the ball. Wise on the way, absolutely playing a cracker of a game, and he's going to line forward too. Emmett Wise at the line for 2. This Emmett Wise has been absolutely tremendous for Eltham so far, bringing back the lead. Multiple steals, getting 3 points and buckets all day long so far. At line for 2. Misses his first, keeps it at 4 points. Steins gets the rebound, going the other way now. Nunawading need a score here. No call there. Farinado. Wise for 3. Just rims out. Bell fine for rebound, doesn't quite get it. Wise gets the steal though. Bell back in, and he's going up, and it's 2 points. Play from Wise, huge play. Hicks, over to Steins, Devers. Haven't seen much of Devers since about the first half. He lit it up the first half, and need to see a bit more of that action for Nunawading to stay in the game. Nunawading sideline ball. McWilliams taking one-on-one. Devers for 3. And he gets it. Devers does not miss this game. In the wing, Wise been absolutely tremendous for Eltham. Farinado for 3. Nails it. It's 55 plays 49. Out for 3 to respond straight back there. Can't get it. Wise going to push the floor. Spin middle. Puts up. Good defense there, no call. Steins gets the rebound. McWilliams hard into the basket. He's going to the line for 2. 2 team fouls for Eltham so far in the fourth. controls every part of the rim, and he gets it in. 5 points in at Eltham's way. Down low to Bell. Bell for 2. Misses it. Devers with the rebound. Falls over. They keep it going though. Pass in and it just skims off. That's done checking out. Beveridge checking back in. Double teamed up top. They get out of it. Find Bell middle. Fumbles the ball, but Wallace is there to pick up the crumbs. Wallace hard drive left. Just hits a back iron and straight back out. Nunawading need a score here to get a bit of momentum back. Steins, nice head fakes. And misses the easy bucket. Did the hard work, just couldn't convert it at the end. Wise gets a screen out to Wallace in the corner. Battle down low, puts up for a 2. That's 7 points. And that's going to be a foul on Eltham. Mitchell Fernando checking back in, and that will be a timeout for Nunawading to check things over. We're almost halfway through the 4th quarter at the moment. Eltham right by 7. Make sure to stick around to see the rest of the game and the action that's about to unfold. And we're back after the timeout. Nunawading's ball. See what they've drawn up. See if they can get a result down here. Devers hard to the ring. No call there. Great defense by Eltham. Push the ball the other way. Fernando fumbles it a little. Goes up. Gets clobbered. And there's going to be no foul call there. Fernando turns the ball over. McWilliams slows things up. Nunawading 4 minutes to play of the game. 7 points up, Eltham. Devers on the wing. They've shut him down a little. Looks for the shot. Can't get it up. For a step back 3. Nails it. 4 points. 4 points. Eltham. I'm going to slow things up a little. Fernando, right, spins middle, finds good defense. And 3 points for Eltham. And well, it was a 4-on-5. There's another one and took took a hard hit. Great help defense by Nunawading there, but copped a big body of Farinado. This is a bit of a win. Couldn't get his breath. Farinado, big boy, great defense to get in front. Help there and shut that down. They get a 3 on Eltham. Anyway. Hicks for 3. Just falls a little short to the right. Wise. Tough defense on him. Gets it out somehow. Wallace for 3. Too far right. Goes up. And that's going to be 2 points. This has been and Wise once again gets a steal. It's still up for grabs and it's going to be a foul on Emmett Wise. 14 fouls for Eltham. One more will put him in foul trouble. 62 plays, 53, 9 points. Has been a 21-point swing for Eltham. They were 12 points down early in the game. Now they're 9 points up. Out in the corner. Beveridge to Steins. Steins spins to Evers. Doesn't get anything there. Wise in the corner. Kick across to Farinado. Mitchell Farinado. Wise screen by Farinado. 7 seconds. There's going to be a moving screen call. And that will be their 5th team foul, but because it's offensive, it will not go to the line. Nunawading. So Nunawading ball. Mitchell Farinado subbed off. Devers for 3. Nails it. 6 points. Eltham. Devers. A cold-hearted killer. Screen coming in. Wallace. Bell. Great defense by Nunawading. They save the ball. Steins gets it in. Back there on the fast break. Ahead of the play. Devers for 3. Falls a little short. Gets his own rebound though. That's going to be a foul on Wise. Devers got on the line forward to not sewing you one under the line. And that's 5 fouls for Emmett Wise. I hate to see that. That's 2 guys that have to sit. Emmett Wise being huge for Eltham in the swing. Mitchell White. Mitchell Farinado is subbing on, sorry. Devers at the line for 2. Being very consistent this game. Devers. Now is the first. Been an absolute menace for Eltham to deal with this game. Nails it. So that's 4 points between the teams. 1 minute to go left in the 4th quarter. Eltham get a tough pass in, miss the layup. Bodies diving everywhere for boards. Nunawading ends up with it. Steins up the other end. Nunawading need a score of some sort here. 1 minute to play. 4 points down. 1-on-1. Devers takes on Farinado. Left hand, puts it up, and doesn't quite get the 2 points, but he's going to the line for 2. Tristan Devers at the line for 2. Being the best player for Nunawading so far this game. misses his first. So far he's been super consistent. Nails his second, reduces a 1 possession game. 3 points in it. 59 plays, 62. Eltham up. Pushing the floor. Up. Down to Farinado. Farinado up. Misses the 2. Gets his own rep. Puts up again. Gets fouled on the way up. He's going to the line for 2 now. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's going to be a foul on Beveridge. That's second team foul for Nunawading. They got 3 more to give. Ray Thomas hasn't played anything until now, and he set that play up. Fair enough. It hurts a little missing his first. Still can make it a 2 possession game. And hits that. So that's a 4-point lead for Eltham. It's going to be a timeout for Nunawading. Only 4 points in it. They needed a quick 3 or a quick 2. One of the side. See what they're going through after the timeout. Make sure to stick around. 43 seconds left. 63 plays. 59 Eltham way. Nunawading get the tip in. They get it out. Got plenty of time. 20 seconds to play with. Devers up top, being the MVP for Nunawading so far. Tough defense by Farinado. He puts it up. Tough shot. Doesn't quite get it. Farinado with the rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball. Eltham keeper. Farinado gets Christian Farinado. Playing really well for Eltham so far. Fends off. Out to Wallace on the wing. I have to foul here, Nunawading. Trying quite a lot of times burning on the clock. 16 seconds to play. 4 points down. Eltham are up. It's still 2 fouls to give for Nunawading before they are at the line. 16 seconds. They probably should have pulled those fouls a little earlier. Try to force them a little bit. Farinado in. That will be 4 team fouls for Nunawading. 13 seconds to play. One more foul will put Eltham at the line. Eltham, inbounding, Farinado. And they're not going to foul here, and a late foul. They wasted 8 seconds there. Sorry, they wasted 5 seconds, so it's only 8 seconds left on the clock. 4 points down, and at this stage, it seems Eltham have just snuck away with the win. that's 5 points. Only way Nunawading can get back is 2 quick 3-pointers and a steal in the matter of 8 seconds. Drains it. And there's no timeout for Nunawading to call. Only 7 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Puts up the shot. Devers doesn't hit the 3. Step back. And ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the game. They swung the point around at a 21-point swing. They were 12 points down, and now they win by 6 points. Don't know how they did it, but they did it somehow, and it's a party up in Eltham right here. Meanwhile, Nunawading blew a little bit of a 12-14 lead early in the third. They'll be down. They were just in the game, 3 quarters Basel, and just gave it away at the end. A few unlucky plays, a few unlucky shots. But, ladies and gentlemen, both teams have been significant winners here, both placing top 2 in Australia for under 14s. Both in its own is a huge, huge achievement. Hats off for Nunawading Spectres for placing second, and once again, hats off for Eltham Wildcats for placing number 1 in Australia for the under 14 club championship. The reigning champions, that's 2 years in a row. So that wraps up the under 14s Australian junior club champs here at Kilsyth Basketball. So thank you for checking in, and make sure to have a safe weekend and enjoy the rest. Checking out is Alex, the host, Alex Wilson, and we will see you next time here at Kilsyth Basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, our special guests here this evening, we have Mike Bainbridge, President of Basketball Victoria. We have Mel Allison, the Chairman of Kilsyth Basketball. We have a very talented Steeple Kilsyth player, Isaac Turner. We also have Wendy Noyes, President of Kilsyth Basketball. We have David Hodgett, Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party. And last but not least is Debbie Kears, our Technical Commissioner. I now invite Debbie Kears to present the medals to the medal match referees. The referees for the under-14 boys Shield Division bronze medal match were Reese Borum and Taylor Buddle. Ladies and gentlemen, the referees for the under-14 boys Shield Division gold medal match were Simone Collins and Courtney Smith. Thank you, Father, is Simone Collins. Thank you, Father. Ladies and gentlemen, the referees for the under-14 boys championship division bronze medal match were Bryce Brown and Jaden Craig. Ladies and gentlemen, the referees for the under-14 boys championship division gold medal match were Daniel Stanley and Marko Nikolic. Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for Debbie Kears. The next round of medals, I would like to call to the stage Mel Allison, the godfather of Kilsyth basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, the bronze medal for the boys Shield Division goes to the Southwest Slammers. I invite the captain to come and receive the shield. And the top prize was the gold medal in the boys' shield division, and the recipient of the Phil Smart Shield is the Brisbane Capitals.